Welcome
Welcome
to
to
Shade
Shade
in the
in the
City.
City.
I am your girl, Trees.
It's Nels.
And today we are jumping into our review, fan favorite, the 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way. Season 5, what episode is this? 13, 14? It's episode 14.
Wait,
Be-hitched. What?
never mind. Pay me no mind.
Okay. So, yes, Shade Squad, thank you for being here with us and all of our new viewers. Welcome, welcome. If you haven't already, please make sure that you hit that like button.
And that subscribe button.
And y'all, let's jump right into it and let's get shady. Getting into Nels' favorite couple, it's Kim and TJ. TJ, you know what's so funny? I feel like I should switch this around because this is the other way. So technically, it should be TJ and Kim. Okay, he's the national over here. Okay, so TJ and Kim are participating in their 2-day wedding celebration. It looks real lit. Kimberly reveals that she was so nervous that she shit her pants. Okay, she's literally having a day. She's at her bendy ceremony, which is when they do the henna tattoos and stuff all over you, which I thought was very detailed and dope. But I don't know if I want to sit there that long for that.
I thought it was Mindy.
Oh, is it Mindy?
The Mindy tradition.
Don't get me lying. Don't get me lying. It might be. It might be. So her parents are late, and so she doesn't know the language, so everybody's kind of just sitting there smiling at her, and she's supposed to sit there smiling at them. And it would have been a situation Nels hated because she just don't like randomly smiling at people. So
Not that I don't randomly smile at people.
So and even TJ's mom and the other relatives are like, can you look like you're happy, girl? Like it's your wedding days, like, pipe up. So, TJ's hopeful that Kim's attitude will change going into the wedding. And he's concerned because he knows that she can be difficult as hell. Then Kim ends up attending her Anjali. I believe I got that right.
You skipped the whole part. That was pretty important.
What?
Her and Yash made up.
I don't think you believe that.
I mean, it happened. I'm not saying that it's going to.
Oh, okay. She said, well, maybe I missed that. She said that her and Yash made up. I don't
They
know if
made up. She basically said, he apologized for the stuff that he said. He was like, it was wrong for me to do that, even though I was upset. And they agreed that basically they're both mature enough to have adult conversations moving forward without all the antics.
Oh, he must be
But he came and approached her.
I was just getting ready to say he must be closer to the Libra side of the Virgo chart because that ain't no Virgo. Anyway, so
I told you the male's a different girl.
I guess so. So Kim attends her Anjali, which is like a bridal shower here in the US. There's a moment where they tell her she needs to, so basically everybody just explained to y'all, I'm sure you saw it, but they basically sit down and fill her lap with gifts and stuff, and then she passes them on. And so it is kind of like I guess that's how I felt in my baby shower. People gave me gifts and then I moved on, and it was hot as hell and I was big and it wasn't fun.
She's like, people are giving me gifts, taking a picture, and then somebody taking them away.
Right.
She's like,
that's literally how my baby shower went.
What she said she felt like a poster board or something like that. Like, here, just take a picture with you.
Put my finger in your nose. Yeah. So then there's a moment where they tell her she needs to sit in the mama's lap. And Kim obviously feels uncomfortable doing this. And even TJ's mom is like, no, that's all right. That's all right. She ain't got to do it. She ain't got to do it. No, I don't want her in my lap. And so, but I do think it was wrong that TJ neglected to tell her this big piece of information about, the ceremony. Now, we learned that during the next shindig, which I didn't catch the name of that, but, again, it's litty out here. Okay. So
I need to go to an Indian wedding.
Right. So we learned, I don't even know. Look, I need naps. So I don't even know if I can hang with y'all like that because y'all
I
go.
don't want to be a part of it. I just want to go so y'all don't feel disrespected if I step out.
Oh, I hear you. So we learned that TJ knows how to do, but which one? Which event do you go to?
Whichever one until I get tired.
Right. So we learned that TJ knows how to dance and, bop a little bit. But Kimberly cannot at all, but she's very good at making funny, awkward faces while she dances. So it seems like, the couple has had a very long day. And even her parents seem a little bit overwhelmed by just all the activities going on. And, they're getting ready to go into the next day and get married. And she's just hopeful that somebody will actually consider her as the bride.
And he told her she need to get some rest because she's gonna be up all night. I guess the next event you gotta stay up all night long. So he's like, go home, go get you some rest, boo, because it's a long day tomorrow. So now Teresa's favorite.
Lie, she said.
Brandon and Mary. Basically, as we know, Brandon and Mary, they have been doing well. They've been arguing a lot. He been cursing her out, staying up late, playing video games, making all types of noise. She even recorded him, telling him to turn the game down. And he completely ignored her. Completely ignores her.
I think he might have cussed her out.
Well, I know she said that when, she told him to turn it down, he cursed her out, but I ain't see it in the video. That's why I ain't see it. But yeah, he did.
You see the second video when the grandma was out there and the grandma came out? And
I don't think she said nothing now.
the grandma didn't say nothing, but she was like still yelling, and he was saying something like, if you can talk to me or something like that, then I'll turn it down. And I was like, oh.
He said, if you what?
If you can talk to me or something like that. So I guess maybe she wasn't talking to him. So that was his way of getting a reaction out of her.
Oh, that is so damn toxic. Are you for real? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm talking to you now. I'm telling you to turn it down.
No, I don't know. And this is terrible because I don't want to make fun or giggle at mental health, but he gives me the vibe that the screws ain't all like that. He could pop at any moment.
The fact that he was willing to stay on the phone for 24 hours didn't do that for you?
Well,
I don't think Mary all that either.
Yeah, no, she ain't.
So basically, yeah, the grandmother had a conversation with Mary. She let her know basically this stuff needs to stop. Okay. Mary says that when he gets upset, he goes outside and runs off. That reminds me of a homeboy running in the woods.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah, Paul. So Brandon says that he knows it doesn't look good. When he goes off and runs off, the town basically knows that he's a foreigner, and they think like he's trying to meet up with somebody. Because basically, what is he doing outside without Mary?
And that's how I actually found this to be really sad, but that's how you can tell he's really accustomed to being homeless. Because the way he just went out there, took that pillow,
laid down, he don't give a damn.
He don't care. It like doesn't bother him.
Like this is nothing,
right?
Mm-hmm. But you know what he said? He doesn't really care what they think or how they feel because when they have arguments, he feels the need to get away. Now, Mary's grandmother
told. It's so funny. I'm surprised because what he was given when he was playing music at 100 volume. This is my house and I live here.
So Mary's grandmother told her that she needs to talk to Lolo so that, they can have a conversation with Brandon. Mary's apprehensive because she knows Lolo's angry with her and feels that Brandon is unpredictable, but she does agree that they need to have a conversation. So she says that she's going to go find him. Okay, so she did. She went outside. She found him laying on basically a park bench. I don't know what the hell that was. And told him that they need to go talk to Lolo.
Square. That's what he said. He was like, it's in the town square. And I was like, yeah, he real ignorant. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
You know what? It's because I guess it's because it's in the town and it's just like this little square, little area. It's just a little thing.
But you see everybody walking through there. You might as well be in the Capitol, okay?
So yeah, basically Mary found him, told him that, they need to go talk to Lolo. So when they sat down, Brandon apologized for all the fighting in the house. Lolo said basically the house is a war zone now, and they're disgraced basically by the neighbors. Like, the neighbors feel like they're disgraced because she's pregnant, and they constantly hear the fighting. He's constantly running through the streets all upset. Brandon says that, he can reassure her that he'll do better. She snapped on his ass and said, "What didn't do better then?" I said, "Oh, where the hell that came from? You ain't crying right now."
Look, that's them hormones. You stop playing with Mary.
Shoot. Like, he said, "Well, it can't happen overnight."
That first
So,
trimester ain't a game.
So basically she tells him, I'm pregnant, and, you're not helping me with things, and you're constantly shouting. So he's like, "Would it be better if I go back to America?" And she said, "You know what? Since you can't change your attitude, maybe it would."
All right. So this is going to be, I love the fact that I got Holly and Wayne, because I have two sentences. So Holly and Wayne get married, and they finally consummate the marriage.
Paragraphs.
She says Wayne is kinky, and they talk about her concerns of her safety after her mom leaves, and he basically tells her she'll have to learn to get used to it. That was Holly and Wayne. It was.
He said that was Holly and Wayne. Okay.
Danielle and Johan.
Danielle and Johan, Teresa's next favorite.
Oh, this is our least favorite.
Drum roll.
Hopefully we ain't got to see them no more. And Danielle will move on to the single life, because we know she needs a check from somewhere.
Apparently so do Johan.
He gonna find him another lover.
Sugar mama.
Yeah. I ain't worried about that.
He's looking in all the wrong places because he thought he had one. She said, "I ain't about that life." Now Johan and Danielle.
No, he need to know more about some money. That's what he need to do. Because again, she was going over there acting like she had it, and really back home she was filing bankruptcy.
Really, I don't really care whether I got it or not. What that got to do with you? You my husband. You need to be out here getting it. Damn, what I got don't matter.
And it works a little different in these.
He said he was the man. You don't remember that? He was the man. You remember that?
Didn't Chantel get Pedro a car when he first came over here, and they had, I feel like she helped him out.
Chantel and Pedro were grinding together.
Okay.
They were grinding together. Okay. She was in school, I don't know who did what first, but I know he did his real estate thing. She did her school for nursing. They was grinding together. He was not just sitting on his ass waiting around for her to give him money. He was like, "All right, I can't do shit right now."
When he first got there.
Because he couldn't work.
Okay, I'm just saying.
They're in his country.
Okay.
He couldn't work. While he couldn't work, she did her schooling thing. Okay, she did that. Then he never said, "Oh, you supposed to give me this. You got to take care of this. You pay all the bills." Okay. Then once she finished what she was doing, then he went and did his real estate stuff, and then he started making money.
Okay, man.
Johan has no grind. Johan has no hustle. He got hustled. Okay. So yeah, Johan and Danielle are headed to go see a life coach. She's pretty excited because she said she can tell her problems to random strangers all day, any day, whoever willing to listen. Okay. And Johan is basically not on the same thing. And he said the only reason why she's excited to go is because she wants somebody, basically, she wants him to do what she says and somebody to agree to that and spit that BS in his ear. So she's like, "Can you give me an example?" So he says, "Oh, when I mentioned that, we should invest in a property for $20,000, she told him no. She said, "Well, let's back it on up, okay?"
Because that was not 20,000.
Not even that. It wasn't a sound investment, okay? She said you wanted me to buy a house for $20,000, and then you were going to charge $100 a month to rent it out. That's not a sound investment.
Yeah, that's why I said he got to learn the math. The math don't be math, and he don't.
But everything in his brain makes sense and thinks. He's got these calculations going on in his head. So basically, she says, "You just want to own something so you can flex. And I am not here to fund your flex." I said, "Oh."
I did when she said that. I said, "Oh, okay, Danielle."
Okay, Danielle, the New York is coming out. I said, okay, look. Johan's like, I don't understand. I
Right.
don't know. I don't understand what you're talking about.
He's like, "I don't
So,
understand these millennial words."
yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. No comprende. Okay. So he basically told her that, I pay for my own stuff. I pay the rent. I pay the bills. I pay for my own food.
He's a little
You told me,
delulu too.
you told me things would be different with you moving here because, your money was stretched, and I don't see any of that.
Mm.
He said, I don't have an apartment. I don't have a car. And you can't give me a child
He said,
naturally.
"I got
So what?
everything in Danielle's name,
So
but
he
that's
said, what?
okay,
So
cause
what are
I'm
we
all
doing?
right."
You so stupid. So of course Danielle got upset because he brought up this child thing and having a child naturally served.
That was kind of brutal though. I'm not
That was
gonna
a low
lie.
blow. It was a
That
low blow,
was
but I mean, it's
super
coming
low.
from a child. What do you expect?
Yeah.
So basically, she called him an asshole and told him that he wants to be a kept man, and that's not the type of relationship she wants. So he says, okay, well, to hell with this relationship then. Basically, you telling me if I got to do it by myself, then I might as well do it by myself. So, deuces. The hell I need you for? Pressure me to have a child? Pressure me to pay for every damn thing? I don't need you, homie.
Let's hope that she sticks to that though.
Look, you can find
I
Penny
can
any.
see her, and me and Johan have worked some things out, and we went to Baba, and he put the ball in the chain, and he kicked the coconut across the floor, and he told me that I should be patient with Johan. I could really see her trying to convince herself. So I really hope she is done.
Guess what? When he named all the stuff that he don't have and said, "What are we doing?" I'd have been like, "These are all the things that you're not willing to do on your own, or willing to do together.
Well,
So
didn't
what
you?
do I? So what do I need you for?"
So I guess what I really want to understand is why did he ever stop working? He had a job. Then he had the store. And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't he when she first got there, didn't he still have the store and the job? And then the store closed?
The store wasn't making any money. It was costing them money. Not a sound investment. It was costing them more money than he was bringing in.
I mean,
That's why she wanted to go over the books, because yeah, he just wanted to own a store. He just wanted to say, I'm a business owner. But he wasn't bringing in any profit. How do you buy a place for $20,000 and say I'm going to rent it out for $100 a month? When are you going to get your money back? When are you going to get your investment back?
see, that's what I'm saying. That's where he lacks the maturity to,
That's not the only place. It sounds like he's just what's that word? What's that thing she said? A something knob or something. Remember on
Oh, he's a head. Yeah, he's a knob.
I don't remember exactly what she
I
said.
thought
Yeah,
it
but
was just a knob.
no, it was something that rhymed. She said like something that I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. But basically, yeah, that's it. Like, yeah, that's it.
Mm.
There's not like what yeah, I would have when I tell you I would have cut him down so bad, especially after you took that low blow. What do I need you for? You're talking about what you don't have, but you're a grown ass man. You're talking about how you're a man, you can do all it. Sir, get out here and get it. And if
Well,
you're not willing to do it, what do I need you for? If you're not willing to work with me so we can get it together, what do I need you for? I don't. And if I'm taking care of all this stuff by myself, I really don't need you. You can go back to your mama's house and all your brothers and sisters and cousins and whoever the hell.
well, that's Danielle and Johan. Can't say we didn't see this coming. But yeah, thank you, Shade Squad, and all of our new viewers for tuning in
Thank
to our
you.
review of The Other Way. If you have not already, please, please, please make sure that you hit that like button.
You comment.
You subscribe.
And you hit the notification bell.
And make sure you're following us on all the platforms, the TikTok, the Twitter, the Facebook, and the IG. And yes, we will catch you next week for another review of The Other Way. Have a great weekend.